guys, John Rettinger with John4Lakers.com here. Macworld is quickly approaching tomorrow, which is January 5th. So I wanted to give you guys my final thoughts and predictions on some of the hottest rumors that are coming out. So the first thing that everybody's been hearing about is this iPhone Nano. You've seen it on cases, you've seen it listed on websites. Really, there's a lot of buzz building about a potential iPhone Nano. But what nobody's seen are actual images of this iPhone Nano. All the information people are going on are just listings on case manufacturers' websites. So here's why I think Apple might make the iPhone Nano, and here's why I think Apple may not make the iPhone Nano. So why I think they might, simply market penetration. They can really open up new avenues and expose themselves to a myriad of new customers if they come out with an iPhone Nano at an obviously lower price. So let's say there's a $99 iPhone Nano. You now have many more people that are available to buy it. Perhaps it'll be on another carrier even. No one really knows what the exclusivity clause in AT&T's contract was. It may have been limited to a certain screen size device or may have been limited to a capacity device. So they may have the flexibility now to bring a device to Verizon, even possibly T-Mobile or Sprint. A complete CDMA iPhone Nano is definitely a possibility, and they would have, conceivably, the flexibility to do so. So you never know. That's one reason that Apple may make an iPhone Nano. So here's why I think they might not make an iPhone Nano. First of all, developers of the App Store. Everybody's in the App Store has been developing apps with a certain screen size and a certain resolution. If suddenly there's a smaller screen, none of those apps are going to work. Developers would have to develop two separate applications, or ones that are unique only to the iPhone Nano, ones that are unique only to the regular size iPhone. So also another reason I don't think they're going to do it is possibly because of brand dilution. You know, you look at manufacturers like Motorola and LG, they have these free $99 phones. You know, they also have some expensive premium devices, but you don't look at them as high-end manufacturers, or at least most consumers don't. And I think Apple has the aura of a high-end manufacturer, and they may lose that a little bit if they release such a low-cost device. So I don't know if Apple's going to release an iPhone Nano. Certainly, I would wager on them not. But I would definitely think that there's going to be some sort of iPhone evolution coming at Macworld, whether they're going to announce some new features for software, maybe even the 3.0 software, whether they may even announce what the next iPhone is going to look like, or some features of the next iPhone. You know, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I think there will be some significant iPhone news. Maybe we'll see the features we've all been clamoring for, copy and paste, MMS, who knows. But that's what I think is going to be coming out of Macworld in the iPhone marketplace. So some of the other hot rumors here are that the complete iLife suite is going to go online in the cloud, the mobile me cloud, if you will. So what this will enable people to do is use the great iLife suites if you don't own a Mac. So it'll open it up to the PC world, and it'll create another avenue for people to see how great Apple and their software is, and possibly transition over to purchasing their own Mac themselves. Also, you may run into problems, though, with online storage. You know, I know in my iMovie here on my iMac, I deal with files that are 1, 2, 3, sometimes even 4 gigabytes that I'm editing down. It'd be a hard time to upload that online and then start cutting it and editing it. And also, what if you don't have an internet connection? What if I'm on an airplane and I want to edit my videos? You know, I want to edit my pictures, and my whole iLife suite is online. You know, I wonder if maybe there'll be a desktop version and an online version that's possibly a light version. You know, I think that something is going to happen online. A lot of software is moving in that direction, but I wouldn't expect a fully functional iLife suite to be available online. I think there'll always be something designated for the desktop. I think we're going to see a redesigned Mac Mini. That seems to certainly be where the transition is heading. It's going to look, at least from what I'm gathering, like a cross between an iMac and a MacBook, and with a little bit of time capsule and Airport Extreme thrown in there. Reports are saying it's going to have a lip around the outside, which will be for ventilation. It's going to hide the CD drive. And supposedly the new Mac Minis are going to be eSATA based, meaning you can swap out the CD drive and put in another hard drive if you're using it for a server or you need more storage, or you just don't need a CD drive. So I would definitely look for that. Possibly even dual monitor support has been rumored. So I would for sure say 100% new Mac Mini. I'd also expect to see a redesigned or at least revamped iMac. It's been long overdue. Maybe it'll even have Intel's quad-core processor. That maybe not. I think maybe that might go to the Mac Pro, which I also think will see a redesign. But I definitely think the Mac Pros will see the quad-core. iMac should see definitely a speed bump and possibly a new case design. Perhaps something similar to what Apple did with their new cinema display. So speaking of cinema displays, I think we'll see different sizes of cinema displays. I think we'll see perhaps a 20-inch and maybe even as big as 30 like Apple used to have. I think the 17-inch MacBook Pro will go the way of the 15-inch in the MacBooks. It'll get the glass back, it'll get the glossy screen, the black trackpad, and more importantly, the NVIDIA graphics card. So I would expect that to be a foregone conclusion. We may see new designs to an iPod Shuffle we haven't seen. We may see new designs to the iPod Classic, or at the very least, spec bumps and possible price cuts. So guys, those are just my thoughts for what's coming up tomorrow. Used to be only Steve knows, now it's only Phil knows, but just wanted to share them with you. Anyways, whatever you guys think might be coming up, be sure to go ahead and leave a message down below or leave a video response. People are talking about tablets and bigger iPod Touches. I don't know about those for certain. Don't know about anything for certain, actually. But I would say those are in the significant rumor category. These are more the things that I think will be certain and should be expected. So guys, hope you enjoyed. John Rettinger with John4Lakers.com here. For exclusive content, be sure to follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/John4Lakers. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.